my name is AceFangirl, and welcome back to another episode of Long Live the Queen. Last time, I think things are starting to go a little bit south, but it's fine. We talked to the Duchess of Lilla, who is apparently still mad at us for some reason, but she's not mad at us anymore, because now she's our new advisor, and we kind of got forced into marrying one of her sons, but like, whatever, we'll deal with that when we get there, right? So, whatever, it's week 33, we chillin'. Let me get this off the screen, and then, we're gonna keep setting. We're gonna do sense magic and sense magic. We're gonna be doing, I think, a little bit of lumen for a bit. For no particular reason. It's fine, don't worry about it. We're good. We are 100% good on sense magic, that's awesome. Oh yes, we're having a tournament, that's what's happening. The people will not be pleased if their promised queen makes a poor showing of herself. Do only what you can do well. We are gonna take part. We're gonna do archery. Neither of your shots comes anywhere near the target, and you're swiftly eliminated. The only comfort is that with so many shooting at once, you can tell how badly you did. Cool. I mean, no one could tell, so hopefully she won't be mad. After the tournament, you remember to ask about the chocolates you sent to be tested. You were quite correct. The merchant seals were counterfeit, and yes, the chocolates were poisoned. I have sent word to my daughter in Kigal to investigate this House of Kraylut. Reese has connections, but so do I. I have to find out who's behind this. About not dying. And so we continue. We're still Great. I think this should actually get us, yeah. War's happening. Oh wait, hold on, wait, we got something new. That passage on board, not in Kigal, but further down the river in Merva. I had a look at the card that came with it and checked it against your correspondence. For a moment, you're mildly annoyed that she somehow managed to get into your personal mail and read it without asking you, but then that is the sort of thing you hired her for. And the handwriting does bear a certain similarity to a prominent noble. You won't like this. What is it? Your Aunt Lucille, the Duchess Regent of Merva. Of course it's her! What? I can't be certain, and even if she wrote the card, doesn't mean she's behind the poison, but I'd be careful. If something happens to you, who benefits? Who inherits? My cousin, her daughter, Charlotte. If you'd like, I could travel to the ducal seat in Merva, see if I can find out more. Yes, fine, go. Maybe this is all a clever trick or a misunderstanding, and Dad wants to talk to me, which is probably more bad news. And it is, in fact, because we're going to war. Alright, let's see. They owe us a favor. Send them a message as fast as possible. Even if you were victorious, it would be easy for an accident to befall you. Alright, we are not gonna do that. We're gonna stay in the capital. I wonder if I think our dad might not know that we're a lumen? I'm not sure if that has something to do with it, but whatever. Cool. Alright, so we're gonna switch to this. And, this. Cool. Okay. We're gonna do this until we are 100% in both of these, actually, so we're gonna do this next week, too. Oh, good. Alright, let's see. How do we do? Your urgent request for aid from Ixion did not go unanswered. They have sent a flotilla of ships to supplement yours. But we still failed. They come in. Great. I'm sure this won't go bad. Barracks stand largely empty. What remains of your army is scattered. Well, they are a tad bit busy. This again. Get these two up to 100. They're coming. Oh, yes. The Lumen, too. Oh, so we don't know about him this time because we didn't pass those checks. Okay, well, we did fail that. I mean, succeed that. Goodness. Alright, blah, blah, blah. Former duel. He wants to duel me again. Why should I? Okay. Well. It's so strong. I've learned everything I possibly could, but he's at least as good as I am. I don't like this, but what choice do I have? Well, we're just gonna refuse. If my crystal is more important than my land, then I can never let you have it. Then you and your land will die together. Goodbye, little princess. Oh, well, he's leaving, though. The man you purified? He has tasted your power now. He would recognize the substitute. The soldiers mean nothing. This war will be ended by a strike to the head, either yours or his. Speak clearly, priestess. What is your proposal? The crown princess, that's what I almost just said. The crown princess must leave the castle in disguise and join forces with the Duchess of Ursel. What? She was banished? I sent messengers when I saw the approaching crisis. Ursel has always stood ready to defend Nova, and we have need of her. You presume much. He doesn't know what Selene really is. The strength of the crystal of the Ursel lies in the earth. Tell me when I get back. I love you, Daddy. The two women retire into the dark for a private discussion. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Careful to keep her power at a distance so he cannot sense her magic. Juliana hums without tune. Your heart can no longer feel its rhythm. Suddenly the world shifts. However, the surviving remnants of the Shanjian army are now running loose across the countryside. The city itself is scarred and broken. In every settlement you glimpse, buildings have lost chimneys or walls. Panicked livestock have escaped their pens. The cost in lives you cannot see. Your ears are still ringing from the unbearable noise of the world shaking beneath you. You cannot even hear your father's words of greeting when you arrive. The royal treasury now faces a great burden of rebuilding. In some eyes, this victory may seem worse than a loss. Cool. I mean, that's nice, right? Alright, we're now in the thing where we can do whatever we want. So, let's just, let's just study some lore or something, I don't know. We have actually, oh, okay, I didn't know we actually studied lore at all, so. Cool. There's something going on that no one wants to tell you about. Servants avoid your eyes and scurry away. Ministers converse in low, worried tones. Yet as far as you can tell, your territory is secure. No more attacks are underway, so what could be wrong? You lie awake in bed at night worrying that perhaps all of your choices have been the wrong ones. Good. Love it. Alright, only 2 weeks remain. Alright, we actually do have something that we're supposed to do this time. You know, the treasury's pretty tapped. Can't exactly have a party, so we're not gonna. There are more practical uses for Nova's coin, after all. Like rebuilding everything that I destroyed with an earthquake. Cool. We don't get to talk about who we're going to- oh wait, that might be next week. Is next week who we're gonna marry? Alright. We're gonna need it. It's fine. Oh god. The peasants are rebelling! Hundreds, maybe thousands of them with spears. Of course, you do have an advantage over the mob. You are a lumen. Do you dare turn your powers on your own people? Yeah. You refuse to cower like a frightened rabbit. You will march out to them openly and show them that you have the power of the gods behind you. What would be difficult against soldiers in armor is instead ridiculously easy against untrained peasants. You barely have to wave your hand and people fall away, screaming and covered in burns. After only a few minutes, the crowd breaks and flees in panic, leaving behind only the wounded, too slow to get out of the way of the stampede. Cool. Let's, Hey Mom, oppressing the people again. Don't worry about it. And we did it. We are getting crowned. Let's study some composure real quick, just for the last minute composure. Alright. Well, I don't know if we're gonna have much to rule, but we did do it. Woohoo! I'm pretty sure everyone is thrilled about me becoming the queen, right? Yeah? You better be. Woohoo! I wonder if there is a scene where they're like, don't crown her. Thank you, I will. Alright, let's see how this went for us. Elodie's coronation day was marred by the arrival of a contingent of peasants from Coloris, angry over the continuing disruption that had followed the earthquake. Soldiers were able to keep them out of range of the new queen, but the protest was considered to be a poor omen for her reign. Jocelyn was forced to return immediately to his duties as Duke of Coloris, leaving his daughter to fend for herself. The magical conjunctions which ended the Shanjian threat also shook up the established boundaries of the Old Forest. Monster sightings throughout Coloris were on the increase, and entire villages were rumored to have been wiped out. Both the Queen and the Duchess of Ursul offered their aid, but were rebuffed. Coloris would not share its secrets. That's weird. The following year, Elodie and Thaddeus were married in a quiet ceremony attended only by the noble elite. Elodie was surprised to discover that for all his rebellious ways, her husband had no romantic experience at all. Their wedding night ended in a cautious truce, with plans for slow progress in the future. Okay, so that's not terrible. To the surprise of many, Jocelyn, Duke of Coloris, soon announced his engagement to the youngest daughter of a minor earl, a woman who had previously been in training to join the temple as a priestess. It seemed that Elodie would soon have new half-siblings on the way. Weird. The subject of magic and lumens remained a slightly uncomfortable one for the citizens of Nova. Perfectly fine for the queen, who had inherited it by divine right, but not something that other people should be aspiring towards. Look at all the terrible things that happened when that power fell into the wrong hands. Oh, aw. At times, that suspicion was accompanied with thrown vegetables. Oh, poor Juliana. After the failed invasion, relations with Shanjia remained tense. Oh wait, this is what happened last time. Yeah. As a lumen, it was Elodie's responsibility to defend Nova from monstrous threats. Each monster would have to be identified and carefully studied in order to defeat it without upsetting the balance. I think that's the lore one. We did it! Well... totally cool. And that's another one down. So we have four more left. The chicken run, in which we pay a reward for killing a fugitive, kiss our fiancé, face a civil war, hold a hostage for ransom in a new and interesting way, find out who killed our mother, and poison a chicken. I'm excited for all of those things, equally. I hope you are too. Sounds great. I'll see you then. Bye!